What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the drone show. Got another one for you today. Gonna do, I wanted to do our sorry, the HK Knife Works extra hard 400 grit. But I was supposed to have a delivery yesterday, which was going to be one of the knives I was going to use to demonstrate the extra hard versus the FSK. It did not arrive. It came, but for some reason this time it said signature required for delivery. So I'm going to actually wait till tomorrow to do that and release it, you know, because I was going to do a couple. I was hoping to do them today, but instead I got something else that I was going to do anyway for you guys. So I'm going to set this aside here real quick. But we will be doing this wonderful and lovely knife, which is the Nakamura Homono, the same one that did the Hop 40 Santoku that I got from Knife Japan. This is that same, because there's the Nakamura Homono that is Miyazaki Prefecture, which is this guy. And then there's the curved back Bunka Nakamura Homono that I've mentioned before. That's Oita Prefecture. So anyway, this is the Miyazaki. This is an Aogami 2. It's a Gyuto. I think they call it a Kuboka. I think is what it is on Knife Japan's site. They just use more traditional, I guess, Japanese names. Not that Gyuto, I guess, isn't, but anyway, it has to do with sizing and things like that. I've learned a lot on that site. If you guys have not had a chance to check them out, go check Michael's site out. It's just knifejapan.com. Also, scored a big deal. Now, I don't know how many of you are in the market for one, but if you've been wanting to get a Shapton Kuramaku 5000 grit, but just haven't, either didn't want to pay the price you're seeing them for on Amazon, or for whatever reason or another, you're just like, well, not yet, because it is a little costly compared to I want to get this instead, whatever, right? I got news for you right here. This is the M15, right? It's the M series, so it's a 15 millimeter. This is a 5000 grit, and I've got, I got the regular one here. You guys know I'm a stone whore. But there's the regular 5000. So this is the Japan model. They're not really for sale in the States. And as you can see here, it is 100, well, I'll put it in a GoPro. It's hard to tell right there. It is 100% tried and true, the Shapton Kuramaku. Basically, it's not called Kuramaku. As you can see here, it is the stone. It is the exact same size, exact same thickness. It's just on a wooden base, right? And this is the Japan model. And it is on Amazon for $25. And that's a prime ship too. It's not a Japan ship. For some reason, this particular seller, which is a Japanese seller, has a stock of them currently. And it is, at this moment, at 20 left in stock. I thought it was a scam. I've not seen these this low. In fact, the lowest M15 series that I've been looking at both the M15 and the M24, which just means 24 millimeter thickness. The cheapest I've seen it was $55, $58, but I saw it the other day. In fact, Wednesday or Thursday, I saw it for 25 bucks. And I went, I'll give it a shot. They call it barbell or something like that for the color, which is not right, unless that just means something in their language, I guess. I don't know. I'll put a link up if you're interested, but $25. I got it Saturday, ordered it Thursday. You can't beat that. So if you're in the market for a Shapton Kuramaku 5K, but hadn't pulled the trigger till, you find the right deal, this is the deal. And I tested it, just a quick brief test, and back to back with my actual Kuramaku. It's legit. So 100%, guys, if you're interested. I'm always out there trying to find those deals for you. So if you want it, go get it. Let's see, there was another thing too. Oh, I had something else. Oh, DMD, these guys. the person I've been talking to, I keep telling you guys, remember I did the DMD plate video. That person I discovered is the actual owner of DMD. I was blown away that that's who I was talking to. He is sending me it's not really a prototype because it's currently in circulation in Russia, probably other places in Europe. Sorry, I had a nose itch. But they're giving to me their fixed angled system. I still have their Zarlik to review, but I didn't even know DMD made one. It looks awesome. They said that I can say whatever about it because it's going to come to the US market, but I will have it probably, I don't know, in a week, I would guess. I don't know. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, be sure to check it out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the Zarlik video. I look back there like you guys know what I'm looking at. Excuse me. I'm gonna do the Zarlik video, and then what I'll do is I'll do the DMD video, and then I'm going to compare them and just kind of see, you know, what's what, right? I like the Zarlik so far. I'm gonna do that Zarlik video. I've just been so much going on. But anyway, enough yapping, guys. So don't forget that Wednesday, that is the drawing for our All-Stone Fukami giveaway. So just make sure that you are a subscriber to the channel and that you are commenting on any video. This is the last day to comment on a video, but you can comment from now until Wednesday, which is when I announce the drawing. I always look at the comments about an hour before I do the video, so you got time if you want to get entered. But just, yeah, be a subscriber to the channel and leave a comment, and you'll be entered into the drawing for an All-Stone Fukami Whetstone. I'll send it over to you. So without any more talk, I'll think of some things. We'll get to it whenever whenever we get sharpening here. Today I'm going to use the Green Brick of Joy. It's one of my favorites. I always like to soak mine just like a couple minutes. You don't have to. It's just something I've always done. But yeah, the old Green Brick. Oh, I've been getting some deals lately, like unbelievable deals. And I gotta stop, right? But I'll show you guys in 1 second something else I picked up. I think you're gonna like this. Now this is something, this one, I kind of pre-ordered it a long time ago. I say a long time ago, maybe like a month or so. It was out of stock. I went to get it, it was in stock, and the moment I pulled the trigger, it was out of stock. But I've been wanting this for a while, and it finally came back in stock. What is that, you say? I've not seen that packaging before. I didn't know they came in this packaging, but look at this beauty. Oh, snap. That is a Morihei Kurasu, or however you say that. 9,000 grit. Like I said, I've had this on it's not a pre-order because these have been out for a long time, but it was out of stock and they allowed me to place a back order for it. That's what I wanted to say, back order. What a beautiful, beautiful stone. Like, man, such beauty. And I'll be really honest, guys, I don't need a 9,000 grit stone, but it looks awesome. So I will be using that sometime soon. I did test it, of course, and it cuts wonderfully. Another thing is my Tsushima, you know, the ocean blue. Remember I got that cheap Amazon, well, it wasn't cheap, but the Amazon Nagara, right? And it's actually a Tsushima Nagara. Well, I got this, which is the real ones that you get whenever you get them off of Japanese dealers. This thing, I got it for a steal for $15. You can't beat that. It's just a Tsushima cube. Man, like 15 bucks? Yes, please. Let me get 3 of them, you know. Clearly I didn't. All right. I did get one more. It's crazy. I need to get rid of some of these too, guys. So you're going to see some stuff go up soon. This is another natural. What a cool stone. This is a Shonyahoma. I don't know. I have to look it up because I'm not very good at remembering it. Anyway, it's been lacquered. It was already lacquered when it came. But it is a Saji, which is that kind of grayish color. Then Tomei, which is just something to do with the layer, I believe. But it is from Gyuto. It's a finisher. I'll look it up and get the information, but it's a heck of a deal for that thing too. Anyway, if you guys want stuff too, Eric, the Cajun Blade, he comments on my videos sometimes. He runs an Etsy channel. He's got this guy here. It's a La Petite Blanc. It's a conical. This is a great stone too. Eric can hook you up, and if you guys want me to get you in contact with him, or if you see him in the comments down below, check out his channel and stuff. He's all the time posting like razor videos and stuff. Rick knows him. Sean Staplefield and all those guys know him. So anyway, check him out. He'll get you a good deal on stones, natural stones and stuff, guys. So all right, and razors, I think. So let's go ahead and give a listen to our Nakamura Homono. Sorry for being chatty. It's actually been a really good day, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Let me do the long strokes here. So, one of the things, too, with it being Mother's Day, right, I want to give you guys listen to that, an update on my mom. Friday was her birthday. She's 69 years old. And, you know, things they've been proven, but, you know, I've given you pretty much all the updates that I've had that was of any difference from any of the other updates. But Friday was her birthday, and when I went in there, they said, "You're not going to believe it." And I said, "What's that?" They said, "Your mom was on the way down. They're wheeling her down for dialysis." And the doctor said, "Hey, bring her back." So they brought her back. And he said, "Your levels, you don't need dialysis. Her kidneys are functioning ahead of schedule." So that's a miracle. So she does not need dialysis anymore. So that means she's well on the road to recovery, guys. So again, I've said it 1,000 times before, like a broken record, but I appreciate all the positivity and all the thoughts, prayers, you know, everything up and in between. So you guys have been amazing, and I thank you again so much. And I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but I really do thank you for all that. So yeah, she's well on the road to recovery. Man, this freaking green brick of joy, I'm telling you. What a great stone. I've got so many stones to to share with you guys, and just so many. Man, there's a burr like already. As far as I know, this knife is at a 62, 63 Rockwell hardness. So it's no slouch, but it's a green brick of joy. I mean, I tell you. I feel like there's a little spot back here in the back that needed some attention, but not much. Ooh, little cut there. Just making sure I'm staying with the actual factory bevel line there. It does appear so. And the thing with this stone is it'll put on a polish, like, depending on your pressure, for those that aren't familiar with the green brick of joy, your pressure will dictate what this stone really does. I gouged that just a little bit. I do that sometimes with this stone. It's like I get a little overzealous. Anyway, it dictates, you know, what you get from this stone. The feedback changes with certain pressure too. And I know that sounds stupid. It's like, well, duh. You know, it would change feedback with pressure. Did I get rid of that? Yes. Okay, so it's just a surface scuff. Anyway, and yeah, that's true. But you'd have to use this thing to know what I'm talking about. It's almost a different animal. And you know, I said that I like to give mine a little soak in the beginning, right? So that also changes the characteristics of this stone a little bit. if you do it just, it is a splash and go, but like I said, with a little soak, you kind of get a little softer feel. It feels more velvety, and it seems to cut just ever so slightly faster. And that could be me being delusional and wanting to feel that. But I can tell you, whenever I just splash and go this thing versus giving it like a 2-3 minute soak, I feel a difference. And the cutting tells me a difference. If you make a slurry, you know, that's going to make a difference too. They kind of rate this stone. I hear people say all the time between a 2 and 4,000 grit, basically. So take that for what it's worth. Most people say that they feel that they get 3,000 grit finishes out of it. I don't disagree, but you know, judge for yourself. You can get one of these fairly cheap. I think Chef Knives to Go, if they still have them at this price, for like 60 bucks. I mean, this thing is huge. If you just look at it, I mean, this thing is just, it's freaking massive. So it's worth every penny. Yeah, we are good. Tip to butt. Let's give it a couple of long strokes real quick, guys. Again, like I said, I'm sorry for being so chatty. It's been a really good weekend, and I was excited to share a lot of things with you guys. And anyway, I've also got some good stuff coming that's going to be a secret, but it's coming as part of the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, because we're getting there, guys. And I think we're going to get there sooner than later. And I'm going to hook y'all up. I did order more diamonds for the stones that Bird Dog and I are making. 75 carats apparently is not as much as it sounds. Oh, let me do this. I got that burr. It made it a little rough. What burr hung on though? That's interesting. It dug in when I came back a little bit. Not much. I mean, I felt it. That's where the feedback on this thing comes into play. But I've not had that happen before. That's interesting. Did it again. Weird. I'm gonna handle this differently, guys, because that's strange. I've never had that happen before. This knife must be like ready to slice and dice already. But anyway, yeah, the stuff that's coming, I'm going to do more than I originally anticipated for the giveaway. Just because you guys have been so good to me. One of them is, I'll give some of it away. I won't give it all away. I'll give some of it away. One will be a fixed angle system. Another will be, obviously, some whetstones, you know what I mean? How could we not do those? Dude, this thing is really like cutting. That's so strange. I can't get a good solid grind going here because it keeps wanting to gouge in. Is it my angle? Like, this is the angle that this knife is set at, so let's do this. Yeah. I just think we had a really aggressive burr. Yeah, it's fine now. I'm gonna tell you though, this knife is extremely capable of an edge. Like, this thing is amazing. Of course, I want to put my own edge on it, but whenever it came out of the box, it was, I mean, this thing was ready to slice and dice. You can get them they're relatively cheap, which is what it just blows me away. Something I've been looking at too is Tomahogany. It's got some Tomahogany knives on there. Man, that'd be so sweet. Donma is sending me an FSK 8000, by the way. It's gonna be awesome to review that. Yeah, this is like, it's moving right along now. Yeah. That's just so weird, guys. I've never ever experienced that. And you can see right there, it's cut into it some. It's surface, right? So if I take this rust eraser and I just roll over it, just a couple of swipes, it's gone. So it didn't cut super hard or anything, but that's weird. That's never happened. And it doesn't happen because I soaked it or anything, because I've soaked this thing 1,000,001 times. It's just so strange. We'll check our burrs. I'm curious if it'll mess up our end result. I don't know. I won't tell you which one, but one of the things I'm going to do too for the giveaway on 1,000 subs is a Japanese natural stone. I figured you guys might like that a little bit. I've got so much stuff. What are you guys doing for Mother's Day? I'm getting ready to grill here. Having the in-laws over, and then I'm gonna go see my mom in the ICU. She's still there, but she's doing so much better. You know she's better whenever she asks for her phone so she can get on Facebook. That kind of tells me that things are good. But yeah, you guys going to mom's, in-laws, staying home, having everybody over at your place? What are you guys doing? All right, we're gonna do some deburring. I don't need to do much here because this is a higher grit stone. So I'll just do it this way like I usually do. The quick way. Nice gentle light strokes. I am gonna have to relap this thing though, that's for sure. This weekend for me has been non-stop running, but it's been worth it. Part of it too, I've been doing my, I think I told you guys a little while ago, I was doing my diet again. Getting back into fighting shape. I've already lost 10 pounds in the last, about 2 weeks now. So we're getting there. Get back to where I was. I've freaking put on almost 50 pounds in the last, almost a year. Ooh. I like me some Big Macs. Not really, because I don't eat Big Macs, but I'm not really a sweets person, but man, you get some good old down-home food. Yeah, that's what I like. The good cooking. Just checking to see if the burrs are gone. It appears that they're gone. I'm going to go ahead and give it a little strop real quick. I'm going to use this Bacher strop. That's supposedly 12,000 grit, the black stuff, but the red is 2,000 grit. I don't know. I'm just going to give it just a couple of quick strokes here. I don't know that I ever trust those compounds saying their grit rating is. I'd much rather they gave a micron size, but what I can tell you is, like I said last time, there is definitely grit in these compounds. Yeah, I still prefer diamonds, but I wanted to give it a try. I'm gonna tell you right now, this dark side, I can hear it, like it's like peeling onto metal kind of thing. You know, like when you run your knife over a gravelly stone. That's kind of what it sounded like, so I'm kind of worried about that. I feel like I'm like chatting your guys' ears off today. I'm sorry, like an OCD haze. Or not OCD, ADHD haze. All right, let's see, let's listen. Let's see if I screwed that up on that thing with the gouges. Oh, no, I did not. Oh, boy. Yeah. She's yarp. Holy crap. Like, all the way. I'm telling you, these Nakamura, both of them, you know, whether it's Gyuto or Miyazaki, like, these guys are insanity. I'm gonna grab a paper towel. These guys really know what they're doing. Okay, well, I know I'll bring a free hanging one, but we caught that pretty good. All right, let's see free hanging. See how that does. Yeah, I would say so. I did get a little rip at the end because I always seem to dig the pointy heel into it, but let's try it again. Oh, no, come on. Yeah, I mean, that completely sliced it off. Like, and that's just going to tear just because why not, right? Yeah, the thing is sharp. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, I think this was like 86 bucks for this knife, or 96 or something like that. This thing, I mean, show it to you in a GoPro because I did not do that. Like I said, my brain is all scattered with all this stuff. Preparing mom and dad's house and getting mom's stuff ready. I'm running on no sleep. But anyway, for what this is, I mean, sure, there's some stepping, you know, where the ferrule meets and stuff like that. But for the price, like that Hatsu Kokoro, this thing will blow that out. I mean, out of the box, this thing was cutting like just about like that. The Hatsu Kokoro, like, had problems with butter. So anyway, yeah, check him out. Knife Japan, guys. Like I said, Michael's a super good dude. He'll help you with whatever you need. If you got, you know, questions, he's got tons of information on all of the blacksmiths there. He's got a huge selection. He ships DHL, gets to the United States quickly. I mean, he tells you about how long it is between ships. Like I said, like this guy here, it said, you know, 48 hours is usually how long it takes for it to ship from the time you place the order. But a lot of times, like, this has gotten shipped out like next day. So it just depends. But he is very transparent with all of his stuff. You're never guessing with Michael. So anyway, check him out, knifejapan.com. So also remember the giveaway, guys, Allstone Fukami. And this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in a knife, probably one of these over here. I'll grab it real quick and show you. I don't know which one, but I'll just grab one to show you for now. And like I said, these are great fun knives or gift knives or, you know, beaters in the kitchen. It's those ones I get from TJ Maxx. I got one took a sharpened one the other day and was cutting paper towels left and right with it. So I mean, they'll take a nice edge. It's 420J stainless steel, so it's not going to maintain that edge like, you know, Aogami is or something. But it's just a fun knife to play around with. So anyway, I'm going to throw one of those in with this week's drawing. Like I said, comment. You got until about probably 4 p.m. Central Standard Time on Wednesday to make comments. Comment on any video in the last 2 weeks. And yeah, good luck. So again, appreciate you guys for stopping by, giving me your time. Sorry for my scrambled thoughts and stuff, but it's been a heck of a weekend and a heck of a week, and things came to a really good point. So appreciate you guys and all your support. Look forward to seeing you on Wednesday for the drawing, and then I'm going to throw another video up probably tomorrow once that other knife arrives with the HK Knife Works 400. I'm going to compare it with the FSK. So until then, I'll see you guys. Peace.